Okay, so what I've done is I wrapped the rope several times around the doorknob here. Use whatever you like. But I've got 6 on one side, 7 on the other, so we're going to have a 13 tail flogger here. Now, you want to keep the 2 sides separated. That's kind of important. But anyway, you want to keep a decent amount out for the handle. This little bite right here is going to judge where your handle is going to start at. Now you want to leave it kind of loose to start with. We're going to go around this several times. Enough times to make a good handle. Now for the handle, all you're looking for is an amount of distance that's good for your hand. There's no specific number of wraps or anything like that, but you want to kind of leave it loose at first because we're going to be feeding a rope back through it later. Let's see. Okay, that looks about good enough. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and kind of loosen that up a little bit. We're going to take the end of the rope. We're going to start feeding it up through the center of this. This is why it's important to have it loose. The nice thing is you can kind of peel it back a little bit and get you another go at it. Shit, I lost my rope. There it is. I got this one a little bit too tight. This is usually a lot easier.
I wanted to make it that's what she said joke.
Okay, so now we're back up through the center. Okay, now at this point we're at a very important juncture. You don't want to pull it too tight just yet. See, what we're going to do is we're going to tighten the handle. In order to tighten the handle, what you're going to do is you're just going to take and you're going to roll the lengths of rope around and around, taking up all that extra slack. Be careful not to twist this little loop right here because that'll make it a pain in the ass to do the next part. Just keep twisting it until you're good and tight. Yeah, I know. Insert "that's what she said" joke here. Okay? Then we're going to pull it off the door handle.
If you can.
So, now where we're at is we got a good tight base. It's a go off of here. Get a good firm handle going on. Okay, now this is where the shit gets tricky. Because at this point, you got to decide what's going to be the best cosmetically. Because if you take this rope right here, the wrong direction, it changes the way the entire thing looks and the way it functions and the way it all lays in together. Alright, so we're going to start by picking, oh, that one's dead center, so we're going to figure out which loop that is. Nope, that's not it. I didn't even see it, did you?
No, I'm too busy trying to keep the camera steady.
Anyway, just go through and take a little pull.
There it goes.
There we go. There's one side of it anyway. That's not the side I pulled on. Alright, this part's kind of a pain in the ass. This is what makes them take a long time. There we go. That's the one I wanted to be pulling on. Anyway, just pull that one down tight. One of the ones out of the center. That'll lock your knot in at the base of the handle. And we're just going to pick a couple more to do that with. Here. Preferably ones off of the inside. There we go. Oh, nope, that one's not going to work. I need... Oh, fuck, I didn't even see which way that one went. Oh, there it is. It's one of these ones back here. Nope. Nope. There we go.
Success. Don't talk, Mom.
Okay. Now when we're down to 2 or 3 of these bits of rope, so I needed that one back. Damn it. Anyway, you want to leave 2 or 3 of them out. Keep 1 or 2 of them short, and you'll see why later. Anyway, so now you see I've got 3 big loops, 2 little loops. This is actually going to work out pretty good. Now the whole nature of this thing is that it's kind of fluid, it's kind of organic. You just kind of got to roll with what you got. Sure, if you laid your rope on better, it would work a lot better, but I'm too lazy for that much work. So anyway, avoiding the 2 small loops, you're going to start wrapping the other couple of loops, whether it be 2, 3, 4, whatever you feel comfortable with. We're going to go like this until we get all that done. And once you've wrapped all the way around to the other end, we're going to start back at the beginning. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to tighten all this up and see if we got enough wraps on it. Now it all depends on what size you want your handle to be, the loop on your handle. You can make it really big and thick. You just use more rope. Or you can make it small, just enough to hang it up with. However you want to do it.
Oops, close call.
That one's going to come out kind of small. But anyway, that's irrelevant. That's not the important part.
It's not the size that matters.
Alright, so then what we're going to do here is take the end of your rope. You're going to find your two short loops. Feed it through there. Okay, and we're going to go back around one more time and do it again. This juncture, I like to pull all that tight. Leave this one a little bit off to the side. Then we're going to figure out what's what going on here and just start pulling on the strings until you get them all nice and tight. You're going to tighten up both the handle and the loops with this. I'm just going through and making sure that everyone is pulled as tight as it can be. That just sets how firm the handle is going to be. That way it doesn't come unraveled on you. Okay. Now then, what we're going to do, take out a handy dandy little pocket knife. We're going to go ahead and cut that rope off. Now that ugly little stub sitting there, we're going to do something about that. We're going to take a poking tool, whether it be needle nose pliers or what have you. And then we're just going to poke it down in behind the other wraps of rope. And all that does is hide the ugly little end. And that, my friends, is how to make White Rabbit's super simple rope flogger. You just cut the ends and finish them however you want. We're done.
Yay.